Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Ah, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yes, sir. It's Friday, 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 Friday. It's Friday, Friday. Hit the like button when you come in. Tell me where you're from. Represent your city. Represent. Represent your last name. Represent. You gotta always be representing. Always and forever. Gotta represent. I represent. What up? What up? Got me Randy. That's funny. Oh. Kansas in the house. Oh, Keith. Cool Keith. Cool Keith, man. Cool Keith is a rapper. Back in the day. Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. It's official. You can be anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a little bit of time with me. So you know what that means? That makes you different. That makes you not like most people. That makes you uncommon. That means that you're not like most people. And you don't want to be like most people. Because you know what most people are? Average. You don't want to be average. You don't want to live your entire life average. Because if you're average for the rest of your life, you're going to get average or below results. So that's what you don't want. You don't want to be average. Average sucks. What up, Rocky? Average don't work. I've tried being average a long time ago. It didn't work for me, man. You know, it don't work for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to put in the work. But the best part about not being average is once I work my way out of being more, becoming more, doing more, once I made a decision, I never had to go back to being average anymore. It's like once I have the skills, I never have to go back. That's the best thing about not being average. That a lot of people don't think about it like that. So I never have to start all over again. Regardless of what happened. I can move anywhere in the world. You can drop me off on a helicopter or a plane. I don't have to start all over again because I already have the skills. If I don't speak the language, hey, I'll find somebody to speak the language. I don't care. But I never have to start all over again. Because I understand people. much better than I did 25 years ago. And that's where you want to get to in your life. The earlier, the better. You know? I'm PSing, by the way. I'm giving free copies, PDF copies of this book. This is my first book I've ever written. If you donate to my Patreon, you're going to get a free PDF download copy of this book. So if you go to my Patreon, you can check it out. You can read all about it. It's right there. You know, that was the first book I wrote. And I didn't think that was just going to be an experiment. I didn't think I didn't know if it was going to sell. I didn't know what it was going to do. I didn't even know if anyone wanted to hear anything I had to say. But boy, was I wrong. You know, boy, was I wrong, man. I was wrong. You know, that was, 5 years ago now? 5 years ago. Do you have some numbers? Numbers for what? Of course I got numbers. How many sales? Why would I reveal that to you on a live video? Why would I reveal that to you, Rocky, or anybody on live video? That'd be stupid. Come on, you got to think. I'm gonna reveal all my sales on a video, and millions of people are gonna see this video once everything's said and done. Why would I put that information out there? That'd be stupid. And I don't consider myself to be stupid. And why should I prove anything to you, Rocky? You can be curious all you want, but that doesn't mean I'm going to answer out on live video. I wasn't born yesterday. I've been around the world a couple of times, so I'm not stupid. I don't claim to know everything. But the more you're like everybody else, the more stupid you're going to become. And the more you're going to get, ignored. And the more you're going to become average. So hey, man. That's how I roll. That's how I get down. Exactly. People do it all the time. I don't want to do what other people do all the time. Exactly. If everyone's going right, I'm going left. If everyone's doing videos during the day, I'm doing mine later in the afternoon. If everyone's doing videos in the afternoon, I'm doing it in the morning. If everyone's going to the beach on Memorial Weekend, I'm not going. That's how I live my life. And it works. It works for me. When I tried to follow everybody else, it almost never worked. Almost never worked. Every time I tried to follow everybody else, it almost never worked. So at the end of the day, you can choose to be average, or you can choose to go your own way and do your own thing. But just don't get mad. Don't get upset when you get ignored. That's all I'm saying. Do you just sit back and not say anything while you're dealing with a woman? Give me a little context. What do you mean dealing with her? What do you mean you sit back and not say anything? Like speak until spoken to? No, you don't have to do that. And why would you want to be around anybody like that? That doesn't make any sense. You're better off just staying home if that's the case. It's a two-way conversation. It's supposed to be, anyways, I would think. They call it a what? Dual conversation. You say one thing, she say another thing. You ask a question, she respond. She asks you a question, you respond. That's what it's called, a conversation, basically. I mean, that's what the purpose of doing this video. It's like a lot of guys let women run the show. I mean, why? I don't understand. It's like they they automatically put women on a pedestal. I've been saying this forever. My game, my life, my show. And hey, you know what? You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Write that down. If you don't remember anything about this video, write that down. And I posted that on Instagram. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. I posted it on Instagram, and I don't think a lot of people really got where I was coming from. They don't understand it. I don't think a lot of people got it. They're kind of lost. It's too slow. That's the problem with a lot of guys. It's too slow. That's why women are like running in circles around a lot of guys. You move too slow. You take too long for you to think. By the time you come to a decision, she's already gone. Come on. You got to do better than that. That's what women do. You ask a woman a question. Hey, what do you think about this? Which one do you want? A or B? I don't know. The guys do the same thing. So it's like, come on, you got to take the lead. If you don't know how to take the lead, you got to learn how to take the lead. You got to learn how to lead, and you got to learn how to follow. Sometimes, or having an open dialogue with women. Yep. What up, L. Anthony? What if she not really responding to you, initiating a conversation? If she ain't responding, well, what are you still doing there? If she not responding, it's time to go. It's time to leave. If she ain't responding, I'm out. A lot of men are afraid they will fail. They were trained by females, so they feel they can make decisions. Well, most guys have been set up to fail, raised to fail. They used to failing. But that don't mean you have to stay that way for the rest of your life. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can lay in the bed, but you ain't got to stay in it. God, you don't got to be that way forever. Come on, man. Hey, look, your parents did the best they could. Well, some of them, some, not all. So it's your job. You got to take it from here on out. I mean, I'm just saying. At some point, you got to be like, look, what my parents taught me, it just didn't work. I didn't have the best role models, and that doesn't make them bad parents. You just didn't have the best role models, you know. And you got to take full responsibility, and you got to be like, okay, where do I learn what I need to learn to be more prosperous in this society that we live in? That's a question everyone has to ask at some point, at some age. It could be 20, 25, 30, whatever age. But at some point, every man, even some women, they'll come to a point where it's like, this thing ain't working out. I got to make a radical shift. I'm getting my ass tore up out here. And nobody's showing me no remorse. This what happens. It's like people they're raised a certain type of way, and then at some point you be like, this ain't working. 80% of stuff that my parents taught me ain't working. So now what do I do? Where do I go to get the right information? A lot of men are afraid. You're a genius. We are set up to fail, but you don't have to be that way forever. Yeah, you don't have to be a failure forever. Straight to the jugular. You don't gotta be a failure forever. It's like, come on, you can develop the winning spirit. Or hit the like button. Hit the like button. You can develop the winning spirit, You don't have to be the way you are forever. And all you need is new skills. That's all you need is new skills. That's all. Whatever you want to attain in life, it's just a new skill set you have to attain. That's all. Hope you aren't a capitalist. In America? Why not? Why not? You live in America, we need money to survive out here. North America? I know you're a capitalist if you from North America. The system is broke. It's a credit system. Everything's credit in America. It's a lot of credit. You can get credit everywhere. Credit cards, bank loans. It's a credit system. Of course it's modern slavery. Of course. Debt. Debt is modern day slavery. Yeah. You're not saying anything new. It is what it is. So if you're gonna live in society as it is today, unless you're gonna live off the grid, you have to take advantage of this debt system that we're in. I don't know how it is in North Korea. I don't think you're in North Korea. Listen to me right now. But anyways, Oh man. What do you suggest North Korea? Yeah, what do you suggest North Korea? Your ancestors were oppressed and they fought against that. Well, they fought against capitalism. No, I don't think they fought against capitalism. They fought against being free. That's what they fought against. They Yeah, they didn't capitalism. They didn't know what the hell capitalism was back then. During that time, they fought to be free. So, what do you suggest, North Korea? That's a good question. Tell me. Maybe you have a better alternative than me. And I ask people this all the time. I never get an answer, a practical answer, one that really something that I can wrap my mind around. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been knowing the sun energy transforms into something else. No doubt. I think some people role models or crackheads and winos. Some, but you got a lot of the majority of people wasn't crackheads and winos though. They were just regular, average, everyday people. You know, I think I got lucky because my mom was multi-talented, and my dad he was multi-talented too. So I was raised by two people, and I saw them in action, demonstration, live in the flesh. So I'm a product of that. That's where I come from. Yep. What do you think of women that are scared to fully trust you because they were hurt before dating you? Well, they need to work that out. That's a personal problem. Don't put that on me just because you had a couple bad apples. They need to work that out. Don't bring that bad energy on me. You know what I mean? Hey. And if they keep it up, you might have to charge them to the game. Luke the North Korea still wanting a bad alternative. He's just trolling. That's all. I never get an answer. I've been doing this for long. I've been talking to people for a long time, from all over the world. I never get people always have a lot to say about what I'm doing or what anybody's doing. But if you ask them, hey, okay, since you don't like what I'm doing so much, you give me an alternative. Tell me, what do you recommend? I never get an answer. Almost never. They'll be like, well, I don't know. Well, they always get quiet. You wouldn't understand anyway because you mono thinking. Nope, I don't do that. I think you're trying to take the cheap way out, North Korea. Man up. Man, grow some balls. See, and this is a prime demonstration of what I'm talking about. This is why women run circles around guys. This is what This is what women do. If another man asks another man a question, you're supposed to answer. Women do this. You ask them a question, they'll deflect and try to change the subject. That's what women do. It's like, that's weak, soft. Oh man, I don't think the relationship between the sexes is gonna ever be the same again. It's like guys are going backwards today, socially, politically. Soft, weak. Well, you could be a woman. I'm just assuming you could be. If you are a woman, it would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a woman. It would make sense if you're a woman. I prefer that you're a woman than a man. If you're a man, then you're in bad shape. You're not gonna last long. Yeah. I hope you're a woman, to be honest. Salute to North Korea. How do you know if a woman has fully submitted? How do you know if a woman has fully submitted to you? You shouldn't have to ask a question like that. If you have to ask a question, how do you know if a woman fully submit to you? That's going to be obvious. You won't have to really think about it. It's going to be easy. She's going to make everything easy for you. It's going to be like she's going to roll out the red carpet. That type of deal. She's going to make time to see you. She's going to want to be around you. That's what it is, really. If a woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. That's what it is. A lot of guys don't like that. And submitting is not a bad thing. You know, they kind of taken the word and put a spin on it to make it seem like it's something bad in society. But being a woman to make you exempt to answer, no? Yeah. A lot of guys ask you about women. That's just weird. I don't know. You got to ask the guys. Why they ask North Korea? I don't know. You have to ask the guys, whoever the guys are. The same reason why you showed up here, North Korea. Why'd you waste your time showing up here? Regardless if you're a man or woman or not. Why waste your time listening to somebody like me? That's one of those weird questions. Just like you asked. Oh boy. They can't answer. I know they can't. I know there's no answer. There never is an answer. Kim Jong is knocking at his front door. Probably so. He's probably over there trolling. He found some little loophole in North Korea where he can get on the internet. You don't know how to make connections to another person. You have some issues. No doubt about it. I agree with that 100%. It's a lot of socially awkward people out here today. But luckily, I've never been that way. Hey, whatever you are, can you answer the question? And he's not going to answer. They're just trolling. I'm just waiting to die already. Everyone is waiting to die, dude. Yeah, everyone's going to die. That's the only guarantees you have in life, that you're going to die. That's it. Anything else, you just never know. You just got to have faith, work towards whatever it is, and that's the best you can do. Really. But there's no guarantees in life. It's just you're going to die one day. That's it. But that's the best we can do out here. That's how real life works. Unless you're like one of those people that's born with a silver spoon in their mouth. If you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, well, that's a different game. But most of us weren't born that way. And the crazy thing is, I know some people that had it easy all their lives, their entire life, until now. Now, they have to actually work. They have to do something now. I know some people, imagine never having to compete for anything. Job, they knew somebody. College, they knew somebody. What else? Basically, travel. Anything they wanted to do, they always knew somebody. But now I know people today, they ain't got it like that no more. So now damn near everything they do, they gotta compete. And that makes them upset. That makes a lot of people upset. You know? I know a lot of women that's like that. They never had to compete for a job. Never. Because they always knew somebody. It's like whatever they wanted to do, they always knew somebody. So imagine living all your life like that, and you're 40 years old. And now there's no more money left. They spent it all. All they have is their job and a bunch of stuff that they accumulated over the years. And their parents is deceased. All they have left is sisters and brothers. They ain't got it like that no more. And they never got married. Even if they did get married, the divorce, they got kids. Some people have nervous breakdowns when they get in situations like that. I mean, a lot of women, they don't like competing anyway. So just think about somebody that never had to compete in any area of their life. Never had to compete. Everything was given to them, basically. So even people with silver spoon get taken advantage of. When they hit 30 or 40, life hits them in the ass. Yeah, when they get older, they don't look the same. They don't look as attractive as they used to look. That's when they get their wake up call. I would choose the easy way over and over again. Of course you would. That's what most people do. They take the path of least resistance. But the only problem with that is if you keep doing that, once you come and have to confront a tough situation, you're gonna melt. You're gonna melt under pressure. Like snowflakes. There's a lot of snowflakes out here. You're gonna melt under pressure. A lot of because you haven't really built up anything. Really. No type of resistance, no type of discipline, anything. That's why so many snowflakes out here. I'm coming to rob you. One of the greatest purposes in life is having a family. Yeah, family is very important. It's very important to me. Family should be a very important to everybody, really. But a lot of people don't see it that way. Yeah, it's a lot of snowflakes out here. A lot of guys melt under pressure. A lot of guys turn into women when they have some type of difficulty in their lives. They start acting like women. instead of of staying calm and trying to figure out how you're going to get through this, or how you're going to get around this, or how you're going to get past it, they will start whining and complaining and crying and jumping up and down like women do. Oh man. Oh yeah. Anybody have any questions? Call up. Call in. Uh, there it is. Yeah. Gotta. You have to build discipline. Discipline is the way. Discipline is the way. And P.S. and by the way, if you listen to this playback, and just keep in mind, I'm not live. If you listen to the playback of this, please don't call the 800 number if I'm not on live. I gotta say that, because I had at least 2 or 3 people kept calling once I was offline. So if I'm not online when you watch the playback, show's over. I gotta say that. Gotta, I thought that was funny. That happened like 3 times already. And I usually don't answer it, but they kept calling. The same number kept coming through, so I said, "Hey, I'll just answer it so they can stop calling." Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. But hey, man, you gotta take control of your life as much as possible in all areas of activity. You can't be passive. You can't wait for other people to do things for you all the time. And no one is going to care as much as you do about you. Men have to start being men again. Stop allowing women. Yeah. Yeah, and that's something that has to be learned. Has to be taught. That's just what it is. Only a man can teach you how to be a man. Women can't do that. And I know sometimes, like I said, some of us, we had the best role models. Well, to be a man is to be yourself. So that's the same thing. You can't be a man and try to and be someone else. That ain't gonna work. So I would think that would be without saying North Korea. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, if you can't be yourself around people, my goodness, why you're even hanging around these people? To be a man is to be whatever other wants you to be. If you say so. To be a man is to be whatever other wants you to be. If you say so. That'd be stupid. Dun, dun. Mhm. Become the highest and best version of self. You dig? That's the best we can do. Lamar, call me. I don't have time to call you. You call me. Huh? You can call me. 800-315-8203. I'm not calling anybody. Yeah, let's chop it up. Call. Let's see what Lamar is talking about, man. I can't help but call after hours. People out here need emergency help in this situation. Yeah, I know they do. A lot of people have emergency situations. They have all kinds of stuff going on. And once you if you got an emergency going on, you don't got time to be calling nobody. It's too late then. That's like calling the police when you're in danger. It's too late. You should have left a long time ago. You should have left 6 months ago. It's the problem is too far gone. A lot of women do that. They be like, "I'm calling the police. It's too late now. You're already getting beat up." By the time the cop get there, you're gonna be toast. You should have left 6 months ago. Seems like they had much experience with men. Seems to have much experience with men. I don't know what you're saying, dude. Yeah, it hit the like button. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, he's gotta manage your life and try not to put yourself in situations that's not in your best interest. But you have to see it before it happens. You have to be able to see it. You have to be able to see where things is where it's gonna go. You have to see where the relationship is gonna go. It's like a ship, a floating vessel on water. You have to see where the relationship is going. You have to have vision. If you don't have the vision, well, that's where you're gonna run into a lot of problems. It's like certain relationships I've had that I still have to this day with people. I can see where it's going the majority of the time. And if you're just out here just doing stuff without being consciously aware of who you're around and what you're doing, that's where you get into trouble at. Just like I know some people, some guys ain't never been in trouble in their entire life until they moving in with a woman. Now they in and out of jail. They got a record. They got it's all kind of stuff going on. These guys ain't never been in trouble. They ain't never been to jail. No woman ever called the cops on them. But until they moving in with that woman, it's they got all kind of problems now. And they should have left 6 months ago. But they got caught up into their emotions. And a lot of these guys are sprung. Being a man is being free to fulfill your purpose, free to be yourself without caring about what other people think. Checkmate. Your purpose comes before the relationship. Checkmate. 100%. Facts. Keep it thorough. Being a man is defined by our society. Well, you can say that. That don't mean you got to go along with it, though. You got to have your own identity. You got to form your own identity. If someone else gives you your identity, tells you how you're supposed to act or behave, well, how that going to work? How's that going to turn out? That more than likely that's not going to work, and that's not working for a lot of guys today. Going their own way, MGTOW, and all this other craziness, and the feminist women, and because it ain't working, because they took the same thing you said, North Korea. Just let someone else define who you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to act. And everybody's not the same. That's not a practical way of being. That's like a superpower, no doubt. That's what hoes do. Get us tripped up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or some mentally disturbed chick. They'll call a cop on you when they get scared. And you might just be chilling. And she'd be like, "Oh, I call a cop just in case." I'm like, "What? Just in case? What is this nonsense?" You need security if that's the case. It's like that. That type of those people. You gotta cut bait and get away from them. That's why you gotta watch the company that you keep. Gotta watch the company that you keep. You gotta be aware of who you lay down with at night. If a man follows society, he will become a simp. You got that right. You'd be a cog in the wheel. Lamar Ellis might need you call him. He might be running low on his cell phone minutes. Oh yeah. He might know he don't got no more minutes. That could be it. Call me. You gotta pay to play, player. You got to pay to play, player. I testify. I was sprung. That red, sweet Creole. Mama. All right, Paul Green. It's all right. Hey, at least you're honest about it. A lot of guys will lie to themselves and act like, it didn't happen, man. The first sign of wanting to get things better is to be honest about what really happened. So at least you're honest. That's a good sign. Hit the like button. From the bottom. There's a guy on Guy. There's a guy on Guy TV. No, I didn't know that, Mr. Beasley. Hey, I know better now. I survived her, and I'm proud of myself for not going to jail behind her BS. Yeah, that's good, Paul. You learn from it, man, and move on. And charge it to the game, man. And try not to make the same mistake over again. That's best you can do. It happens to the best of us, man. But you just there's a fine line. You shouldn't go but so far. You know what I'm saying? And anything involving the cops and the court system, you don't want no parts of that. You don't want no parts of that at all. A woman called the cop on you, it's time to get up out of there. If she threatened to call the cop on you, It's time to get up out of there. Am I MGTOW? Nope. Boom, boom. I am who I am. 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Man with a purpose, his woman or woman will follow him not following her. No doubt about it. That's why your purpose has to be first. And if she don't follow you, someone else will. That's why I said earlier, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If she ain't feeling you, let her go. Keep it moving. The guy she cheated on with me, assaulted her. I told her to call the police on him. Why you do? She probably didn't call the cops on him, Paul. She probably didn't. But but that's a sign, Paul. If she got some drama going on like that on the next dude, something ain't right about her. If she keep wanting to get the cops involved. You're number 13? Jesus Christ. She running through guys. What's she looking for? What you want, woman? He holds the real spoils of war. They belong to invaders and work without only or unknowingly. They belong to the streets, thorough. Keep it thorough. They belong to the streets. They belong to the streets, man. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. They belong to the streets, man. Oh, 13 to like the video. All right, Paul, take it easy. Yeah, like the video. Yeah, one of the mistakes that a lot of guys do, man, is they assume that the women they meet is supposed to be like them. That's one of the biggest mistakes a lot of guys make. If they'll meet a girl today, they assume that she don't got nobody. I mean, he might start spending a lot of time with her. She'll come over to his house, or he might go to her house. He think he's the only guy. More than likely, there's another guy that she's smashing too, right along with you. She just waited to call you a day or two, later. So it's just your turn. That's all. So that's a mistake that a lot of guys make. They think that if she's spending all this time with me, I'm the only guy. It's not like that today, in most cases. I mean, think about it. If you got a girl on the side along with her, why would you think anything different of her? I mean, come on. What makes her so special? You just met her. When they calling cops every 5 minutes, that ain't no streets. That's an undercover. Well, you could say that. You could say that. You could say that. That'd be a good argument. But regardless, you don't want to be around somebody like that. Regardless, that person don't care about you. If they're attempting to call the cops, they don't care about you. Their life is out of order. Because if that's their first conflict resolution is to get a third party to come in, that person, they have bad communication skills, bad social skills, because they couldn't sit down and talk to you in a productive manner, effective manner. They have bad social skills. They believe in the system. So it's like they don't have no faith in themselves. They don't trust themselves. So you need to get away from somebody like that. I mean, I can see if if somebody attacked her, that's a different story. But if you just talking, I mean, we just talking and you just call the cop or make up some cockamamie story, you need to get away from somebody that's like that. Weak men don't know how to choose the right women. You have to choose women wisely. Yeah. Well, most guys get into trouble because they go on looks. They go on looks. And they start spending time with the woman and they figure out the rest of the stuff later. Women you choose is a reflection of, yeah, you're a reflection of the women that you choose, basically. That's why the better you can become, the better you can attract. That's it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Yeah. But a lot of people don't wanna deal with themselves. They don't want to look at them. See, a lot of people don't like what they see when they look in the mirror. That's a big problem. They don't want to deal with that. That's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow. A lot of people don't want to be themselves. They don't like what they see when they look in the mirror. But if you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror, you can change it. Lose weight. Go to the gym. Work out. I don't get a haircut. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Dress better. Get a new wardrobe. Find a hobby. And get good at it. Make more money. And get good at it. But you're gonna have to try a lot of things to get good at it. And in the beginning, you're not gonna be good at it. If it's something, if it's a new experience, but people don't want to. They don't like. Oh, I don't want to. I might fail. Look, it's not the end of the world. If you fail, it really is no such thing as failure. Really, the only way you fail is if you quit. Most guys also choose their mother. Weird reflection of mom. Yeah, a lot of these guys are mama's boys. That's true. We get what we deserve. Yeah, I think most of the time we get what we deserve. I said reason why I say most of the time because bad things happen to good people all the time. So I can't say we get what I can't say everybody get what they deserve. You know? Yeah. Yep. Mm, mm, mm. But I tell you one thing: the more you try to fit in, the more you get ignored in this society. That's a fact. That's just what it is. You got a big Easter weekend plan? No, man, I don't do Easter no more. Nah, I stopped doing Easter like since my parents passed away, basically. Ever since my parents passed away, I don't do Easter no more. Yeah. So I don't have no plans, man. Because my parents were still living, I would go back home. But that's not the case. They're not here anymore, so I just chill. You know, I just chill. Take a chill pill. It is what it is, man. You only got one life to live, man. So you gotta live this life, man, like uh like you're 100 miles and running, 10 feet tall and bulletproof. It's only one way to go. Forward, not backwards. That's how you gotta live your life, man. So you're just laying low, you speak up, doing them a lot, I see you truly missed. Yeah, man, I missed them every day, man. I miss my parents every day, man. They're like my they're like my heroes, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's like I look back on some of the stuff my parents used to do, man. It's like when I was young, I didn't understand it. But as I got older, I understand why they did what they did and why they said things the way they said it and everything from the words they use to the way they dress to how they go about living their life, everything, man. I understand everything clear now. So, yeah, as you get older, you start to put things together, and I'll be like, oh, that's why she did that. That's why he said that. That's why he used to dress like that. It's like, yeah, you know. So yeah, man, you know, because my parents were older. My parents grew up in the. My parents were born. My mom was born in 1933, and my dad was born in 1929. So I have older parents. You know. So my grandmother was born 1913. Yeah, and my all of them died same time, back to back, basically. My mom passed away. My grandmother passed away first. 2 years later, my dad passed away, and another year and a half, my mom passed away. My mom passed away December 31st, 2016. Yeah, I remember that was like it was yesterday, man. December 31st, 2016. My mom passed away. So I didn't celebrate New Year's. You know, I didn't bring the New Year's in, uh, popping bottles or anything like that for 2017. Yeah, but I learned a lot from my parents. Most of the stuff that I talk about on here, large large percentage of it, I get it from my parents. I didn't get it from no streets or get it from the books. You know, majority of stuff I got from older, wiser people. Exactly the same here with my parents. I didn't get it then, but I see the value in what they taught me now. Yeah, yeah, a lot of stuff that people do, they do it naturally, so they don't think it's a big deal. I used to laugh at that. A lot of people, even me, I do things naturally. I don't think it's a big deal, but other people think it's a big deal. That's the thing, you know. It comes. Some things come natural. Some things you can't be taught. It has to be experienced. And then my dad told me that. He said, "Look, there's some things I can't teach you. You're gonna have to go out and just live life and have the experience on your own." Because he said there's some of this. Because he said some of the places that I'm going to eventually go, he ain't never been. So it makes sense. It make practical sense if you really think about it. Because every environment it's going to dictate certain behaviors done by people, whether it's a city, a town, or state, or country. People, the environment influences people to do certain things and act in certain ways, displaying certain behaviors. That's just what it is. That's called social engineering. Almost everyone that truly loved me are no longer living. Yeah, man. People didn't really start dying until I turned 37. That's when people started falling off like hotcakes. I'm talking like I'm talking for the past 8 years, every 90 days, somebody I know dies. It ain't just old people, even young people, they dying too. Every 90 days, somebody that I know dies. It started when I was like 37. Yeah, I mean, I can't go to all them funerals, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's like people in my family, my uncle, my both of my grandparents died. My grandfather died a long time ago. My grandfather died when I was 17. That was like 28 years ago. My grandfather died. And my uncle died like 5 years ago. And then I had another uncle that died like 10 years ago. He was an alcoholic, though. He was an alcoholic. So, I wasn't really surprised when he died. But my uncle was the first one to go. He was an alcoholic. So yeah, but I still have two aunts still living. I got three uncles. Well, no, one. Yeah, three uncles that's still living. They're in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yeah, basically, my aunts and uncles, 60s, 70s, and 80s. They're still living. So yeah, that's basically all I got, really. I have some pretty tight, close cousins and friends. That's all I got left, basically. Got like 2 brothers, 3 sisters. They alright. They alright. You know. Got 1 brother, he cool. One of them, he alright. One sister, she alright. The other one, forget about her. You know. So it's that type of deal. You know. And one thing, when people start to pass away, it changes some people for sometime better or worse. Your cell is dead. Call me in an hour. No, I'm not calling you in an hour. No. Catch me the next time, buddy. Oh, man. You ran out of minutes. Huh? So why are you not close with your siblings? Now, I'm close to them. Just not close to all of them. Because, it's like, it's got too much. It got too much baggage. Some of them. It's only like one of my brothers and really one of my sisters. She got too much baggage. And but other than that, I'm cool with everybody. No problems, you know. There's at least one family member where it's like, hey, I don't want to be around them. There's always one in every family. Always one, at least, where it's like, hey, man, just stay away from her. Her or him. Him or her. Because what usually happens is things go unchecked for years. So being that I'm the youngest, I had to tell her about herself. So that's basically what happens. This is a pretty common thing too, from what I've been hearing. In families or whatever. You got to stop. This goes back to my point. You got to stop letting women run the show. Because if you let the women run the show, you're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. So again, P.S. by the way, I'm giving my book away. First book, PDF copy. If you go to my Patreon, you make a donation, I'll send you a free copy of this book, which is my first book. Bow. So this book is on Amazon, but if you donate to my Patreon, you get it for free. Download PDF copy. Straight from me to you. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So hey, it's been real. If you like the video, subscribe, share it, like the video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.